Once again, two people who know their LARPs from their cosplayers, Adam Setzler and Morgan Webb.
Welcome back to X-Play. Adam is very excited about this next game because he loves 70s cop shows.
I have so many fond memories. As a kid, I would watch SWAT, I would watch Hawaii Five-0, and then there was BJ and the Bear.
BJ and the Bear?
Oh, yeah, it was about this guy and his pet monkey, and they would go around and they would solve crime. One time they even met Dracula.
The documentary is what you're telling me.
Of course.
Right.
Anyway, I'm very excited to now introduce a preview of Starsky and Hutch, the game. Yes.
Oh my God!
What is it, intern? Don't look at me!
Someone stole the preview copy of Starsky and Hutch.
Not the preview copy?
Yes, the preview copy.
Oh no! Let's get it back!
Oh wait, there it is.
Bad guy.
Anyone who was a kid in the 70s fantasized they were Starsky or Hutch in hot pursuit of some punk-ass criminal. Unfortunately, some of these losers just never stopped pretending.
Stop! That TV. Head off.
Now, with the help of the PS2, retro funk fans will be able to have their Hutchkey fantasies in the privacy of their very own home. Thank God. Come on, everything else from the 70s is back. Why not these jive-ass turkeys?
Far out!
Now we have to admit, at first glance, this game looks to be promising. Despite a cartoony aesthetic, the visual style harkens back to the heydays when Fat Albert ruled the airwaves.
Hey, hey, hey!
In the game Starsky and Hutch, your #1 task at hand will be taking down the bad guys with your .357 Magnum. The shoot-'em-up play will also revolve around lengthy chase sequences where you'll either run troublemakers off the road
Keep them points coming.
or blast their vehicle into a flaming wreck.
Nice move. Read 'em his rights, Hutch. Anything you might want to say, loser?
I ain't saying nothing to you cops.
Nothing is simple here. Because the title is self-aware of its existence as a television show, you must also keep viewers happy throughout the entire escapade.
Watch the scenery.
If ratings drop, it's game over, man.
Oh, jeez. We were supposed to catch the car.
Now, take it from the staff here at X-Play. The best way to get better ratings is to crash through buildings,
Nice move.
ignite massive explosions, and leap off truck ramps whenever possible.
Far out.
Shooting power-up targets located randomly throughout landscapes is also sure to liven up the proceedings. Starsky and Hutch could prove a sleeper hit. Coasting through 18 stages, audiences should, by all accounts, discover a lot of pure gaming goodness.
Their history.
Until then, be cool, brother, and we'll dig up the skinny and bring you the funky goods on this shaky cat when it ships in September.
Crime does not pay.
Well, that's the preview.
Oh, God. That's I got the game back. Oh, was that real?
You tried running in those platforms. Anyway, Starsky and Hutch was never stolen. The intern just misplaced it.
No, what was that game that I just got?
I think you might have a copy of Patriotic Pinball for the PS1.
Then who was that guy that I just beat the crap out of?
It's one of our freelancers. They give his chances for survival a 1 out of 5. Here at X-Play, we figure that sooner or later, every TV cop show will get made into a video game.
Except maybe Cop Rock, because it's hard to imagine, singing hookers and dancing junkies. Gamers don't buy that stuff. They need reality. They are too busy cosplaying and constructing, balsa wood swords to be able to put up with that.
Anyway, here's our review of Starsky and Hutch. Starsky and Hutch. You know what that means.
Stupid outfits.
endless stoner references.
Yeah.
Rise up, funky children. Critics are saying 2003 is the rebirth of the 70s. Global fears, downtown attitude, gas prices, and high unemployment are back. And let's not forget one of the televised mainstays of that bygone era, the white cop in the ghetto. Check who's back, sucker. The white is bred with the ghetto cred. That's right, cuz it's Starsky and Hutch.
Yahoo!
They kind of dressed like groovy college professors. They maintain a connection to the culture they so couldn't be part of through an unlikely partnership with a pimp.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I got some important business right over here.
Who drives around the ghetto in a souped-up bright red Gran Torino anyway? Starsky and Hutch has some surprising features at a sweet 70s price. It costs $20. The wallet-friendly price may hit the target audience, as nostalgia-ridden parents pop in a little American history lesson for the kids. The graphics don't look half bad, and it costs $20. The mind-numbingly generic 70s cop show music helps to show why today will always be better than yesterday.
Now you're smoking!
Starsky and Hutch combines a classic comic book storyline with a 70s cop show feel.
Now Starsky likes his burgers, and anytime things get quiet, he's looking to eat.
Though most of us were probably watching the show from our playpens, it gives you a pretty good look and feel of the cheesy, wheezy 70s fun of the characters and storylines. You'll generally be trying to stop marauding gangsters careening through the streets. Now and then, of course, you'll be hit with the dreaded escort mission. The game's got jumps, shortcuts, and flammable cans for that over-the-top anarchy that knocks Bay City right out of the quality of life ratings.
Oh man, all this chasing can't be doing me any good.
The game celebrates its old television show status by pitting your actions through a viewer rating response meter. If you're not constantly shooting or jumping, people begin turning off their television sets, and your viewer rating dies faster than Sly Stone's career.
To get him there in one piece.
Missions progress by television season. Free roam mode has you careening through town in search of objects and shortcuts. A television special option will have you showcase jumping, racing, and shooting skills. A cooperative mode lets your second controller land in the hands of your wingman. The game is fairly basic and there are some bugs, but it costs $20, and for that, we give it a 3 out of 5.
Bonus!
We're back. We're moving away from hockey for a little bit. We're going to talk about Starsky and Hutch.
We're not moving away from hockey. It's right behind us.
Well, it's still a hockey theme.
It's all around us.
It is. It's omnipresent. But we're going to talk now about Starsky and Hutch for the PlayStation 2. It's also out on the Xbox.
I don't know how many people are going to realize what Starsky and Hutch is.
They're making a Starsky and Hutch movie.
Well, there you go.
With Owen Wilson and Ben Stiller.
That's right.
So it should be pretty funny, and I think they're
So
trying to
they're bringing
cash
it back.
in on
Okay.
and the 70s, like with you know, Grand Theft Auto going back into the 80s, and all these companies sort of looking back in time for nostalgic kind of vibes.
Like The Great Escape,
Great
and The
Escape.
Italian Job. Okay, let's say this up front. The graphics are by no means the most spectacular.
This is not state-of-the-art.
No.
At all.
The speed in which you travel is by no means Wipeout or
No.
state-of-the-art.
No.
As well. But what it does offer is some unique gaming experience. I'm a huge fan. You remember the old arcade game called Chase HQ?
Right, Sega Classic.
You drove and you could shoot
Yes.
at the same time.
Right.
Right? Well, this game does exactly that. You can play 1 or 2 player. Now, if you play 2 player, one guy can drive, one guy can shoot, but it gets even better.
Yeah.
You can have a steering wheel to drive, and the other guy could use the light gun to shoot.
It's pretty amazing. You can still play as a solo player with just the controller,
Right.
and even that's a pretty fun game.
This is more of an arcade-style action-adventure as well. You know, you have big floating icons, but you hit some of the icons, so there's lots of bonuses
Power-ups.
and stuff.
Yeah.
There's power-ups, you get better traction, you get turbos. You can shoot the lights to turn them green or red
Yes.
to control traffic.
Yeah.
You can shoot icons to put your siren on. The whole preface of the game, though, is that you're in a TV
Yes.
series.
So if bad guys get away, you lose viewer points. If you run over pedestrians, viewers get turned off from that unless you're
Well,
Tommy.
yeah.
Tommy would watch a show like that in a second.
And they also have some special icons when you shoot them that have special events happen. They're called special event icons, where, you know, some big 18-wheeler will flip over.
But I really like the way they presented the story and sort of did the whole trappings around Starsky and Hutch. They didn't like use cutscenes from the show or anything.
That's right.
They did an animated comic book kind of thing to it.
The cinematics,
Very nice style there. It was also fantastic to see Huggy Bear.
Yeah, check this out. He's a real shifty dude. Little Louis Abgar. The cat moves a lot of painted wheels from his joint downtown.
It's a cheap game. It's only $20 to buy it brand new, which is a pretty decent price for something like this.
Tell you what.
It's not gonna, this isn't one you're gonna play forever and ever, and it's not gonna be the one
I played $20 worth of it, that's for sure.
I'm gonna give Starsky and Hutch 7.5 out of 10.
I liked it even more than that. I'm giving it an 8. On the positive side, there's finally a game out there that uses shooting and driving, including the light gun and steering wheel, if you'd like. The whole comic book style presentation and cinematics are well done. But the best thing of all is that this game is under $20.
On the negative side, you know what? The graphics could have been better and it could have been a deeper gameplay experience, but for a budget title, this one isn't bad at all.